Yo guys, what's up? In today's video I'm showcasing a legend, the iconic Thompson gun that was already made as early as 1917 in the form of the Persuader and the Annihilator, but the Persuader model was never finished by John Thompson. Another model that I already showed in Battlefield 1 was the M1919 SMG, and in that episode I also explained that the Tommy gun became a signature weapon for various crime syndicates in USA. Both law enforcement and criminals used it. Now, the design of the Thompson gun took place between 1917 and 1920, whereas the actual standard production took place between 1921 and 1945. Around 1.75 million Thompson guns were manufactured in total, all possible variants combined. Especially the variant that I am using in this video, the M1928A1 was massively produced, 562,511 units. The model 1921 was the first real unit, or the first major production model, but with a $200 retail price, it was quite expensive. The M1921 was the one that was used by criminals during Prohibition. Next we had the M1923, which was a heavy submachine gun and invented to create some rivalry for the BAR M1918. The 1926, the M1921AC was created, and 2 years later we saw the birth of the M1928, which was the first type that was widely used by military forces, with the US Navy and Marine Corps as major buyers in the 1930s. The M1928 was actually a 1921 model with weight added to the actuator to slow down the cyclic fire rate, which was a US Navy requirement. The guns were updated by simply stamping the number 8 over the number 1 on the receiver of the M1921. But at the start of World War II, the manufacturer was saved from bankruptcy thanks to major contracts from several countries. And that is the overall history of all the other models that came before the M1928A1 variant, which entered mass production before the attack on Pearl Harbor as on-hand stocks ran out. The changes were a horizontal foregrip to replace the so-called pistol grip or vertical grip, and a provision for a military sling. Lend-Lease shipments abroad to China, France and the UK were arranged by new US contracts, as well as armament of the US Armed Forces, but still only 2 factories supplied M1928A1 Thompsons in the early years of World War II. Different feed systems existed, the 50-round drum mag, the 30-round box mag and also the 20-round box mag, but active service showed that the drums were more prone to jamming. They also rattled when moving and were too heavy and bulky on long patrols. Also, the Soviet Union received M1928A1 guns included as standard equipment with the M3 light tanks that were obtained via Lend-Lease. However, reception of these guns was never officially converted into actual service. The weapons were never issued to the Red Army because of a lack of 45 ACP ammo on the East Front. They were simply put in storage, and as of September 2006, limited numbers of these stored guns have been re-imported into USA as disassembled spare part kits. Other service variants were the TMC, which was a carabine, the M1, the M1A1, and the semi-automatic M1927 and M1927A1. Also an A3 and A5 variant of that gun was made, and the M1928A1 LTD was a civilian semi-auto only clone with fixed stock. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.